We're back at it again, y'all, with activism and such. But we're doing a different approach. You know, the usual premise is essentially, what do you value? Do you think you consent to interfere with another person's bodily autonomy, or say something along those lines, or say, do you value consent? And then I'll just go, do you think it's wrong to cause unnecessary suffering? If so, sorry to inform y'all, but none of us consented to be here. I don't remember asking, and I don't think you do either. And then you just kind of go like, and guess what? It's also unnecessary to have a biological child. You just don't need to. If you really want a child, though, you can adopt, blah, 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 all that type of shit. But when it comes down to it, I'm tired of that approach. It's just too formulaic and boring. I just kind of want to yell at people today. I'm kind of just in a mood. I'm angry, you know? I'm an angry cunt. And I'm kind of just like, you know what? People don't care about premises and all that shit. We all know people don't donate to the fucking kitten orphanage because, you know, they were like, these kittens are suffering and in need right now, and you could donate just a small fraction amount of your income and prevent a kitten from suffering or being forced to be euthanized. No, they responded to the fucking shitty sad music that was playing in the background, like the sad pictures and stuff. So the moral story is, I'm going out here and I'm yelling at some cunts today. I'm not saying my normal premises. I'm just gonna tell people that they're all gonna die. That life is suffering. How's it going, Seb? We're trying the doomer approach today. See if we can do conversations or just telling everybody else that they're all gonna die and get cancer. You know? See if that method's a little more effective than telling them that they're violating consent and causing unnecessary suffering. Because apparently that's not very motivating to people. Apparently telling people factual information about, like, ethics is not the motivating factor. So maybe telling everybody that, like, the world's dying, y'all, we're at the brink of World War III, the Cold War is never fucking ending. You know, maybe doing that shit will, like, fucking wake people up. They'll be like, yeah, you know what, I agree with at least one of those premises. Like, one of the things he states kind of speaks to me, you know, the world's kind of fucked. You know, maybe, you know, probably not. Probably not. People are fucking. Yeah, my chat box was a little bit poetic in comparison to me. He was just kind of like poetic at times, but overall just kind of a barbaric asshole. He's very upfront and blunt. Oh my god, guys, you don't understand. My whole entire day has been changed. I was not looking forward to waking up this morning, but somebody left their Bic lighter in my car. I got a free lighter. Look at that. My lighter actually ran out of its fumes, and this lighter works. That's fucking amazing. Woo! Thank you, free lighter person. You being a dumb and wrong because leaving your shit in my car once again has gained my favor with the gods. Let's just fuck it. I'm gonna set up the fucking camera first. Yeah, there's no use to being that poetic. It wants to say something, one should say it like how it is. Basically, it's just trying to. How does the AI bot work? Is it like scan my account? Because if so, it might have picked up some of the right HI videos or something. I don't really know. sorry to be the bearer of bad news, y'all, but we're all gonna die. And plants gonna die. Probably should have bring kids to this dying world. 1 in 3 of you will get cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 divided by 3. Shit, that's like 6 of you are fucking corpses, bro. That fucking sucks from cancer, too. I'm sorry to inform you all, but we're all gonna die eventually. You know, the planet too. You know, the world's dying. Like climate change is going on. Like Palestinians, and Israelites are going at it again. I mean, it never ends. The violence never ends. The world's just constantly in turmoil. You know, why bring people into this shithole? Honestly, y'all. Like 1 in 3 of you will get cancer, and 1 in 6 of you are gonna die of cancer. There's like way more than 6 stars for me. That's a lot of fucking corpses of cancer, y'all. Keep popping out the cancer corpses, y'all. Like, we love tumors. Woo, tumors. You have a kid on the way? 1 in 3 people die of cancer. Well, get cancer, and there's 2 of you in the car, so statistically it's either 1 of you or your kid. So have fun with that information. Hey, man, I'm not the one bringing cancer people into the world, so. I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, y'all, but guess what? We're mortals. We're all going to die, be forgotten someday. And the cost is the planet dying. Every day, we just spend our resources. The planet goes further into a spiral decay. And you just thrust your children right into it. Isn't that hilarious? It's funny, actually. I laugh like insanely about it every day. It's hilarious. And just the fact that you're like 1 in 3 of y'all will get cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, fuck my God, there's a lot of people with cancer. Wow, this corpse is walking in front of me. You're spitting out kids every day. And 1 in 3 of you will get cancer. And 1 in 6 of you, well, globally, 1 in 5 actually in the United States will die of cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. 2 of you are corpses right now, basically walking with cancer. That's fucking beautiful. Because, you know, life is beautiful, right? Life is beautiful. No, it's not. I was lying to y'all. Please, don't have kids.
life is beautiful and encompassing tone does it make a difference, you know? Do you see how, like, you know, the irony in it? Because, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, statistically speaking, one of these fives right here is a full person, like, dying of cancer. Or will die of cancer. I mean, they all are kind of old. Maybe you have to spare the earth. Maybe one of these children that died of cancer. And that's unfortunate. Sorry. Why do y'all do this? Just bringing kids in this world, bringing World War III and full wars never fucking really ended. Plants die, climate change. 1 in 3 of you are gonna get cancer in your life, but 1 in 5 people will die of cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. That guy makes 20. So 3 of you are basically corpses walking right now. Cancer is an ugly sight, to be sure, but a reality. To me, it looks just beautiful transport corpses. Lovely. Every day we grow closer to our medicine doom. Life is full of suffering and we all die in the end. Not only that, the planet's dying too, y'all. Because every day we just waste our resources. Just grinding this shit till it never comes to an end. 1 in 3 of you will get cancer. 1 in 5 of you are unfortunate enough to die from that horrific disease. And we just keep popping them out, you know, just more kids, more tumors. Woo! We love that shit. You know, humanity, what a beautiful sight, you know. Just we're a military industrial complex. You know, all you need is to serve your function, you know, the little grind, bomb some more brown people and, you know, get more tumors. Love life. Woo! What are we all doing here? We're all just gonna die someday, and our tax dollars going to the military industrial complex. Woo! Your tax dollars are literally just going to kill people in the Middle East you've never met and have no personal rights with. Isn't that beautiful? Your children are gonna do the same fucking thing till they die. Statistically from cancer. Like it's a beautiful sight, y'all. Like we're just going about this nonsense, perpetuating it to the next generation, killing each other and getting cancer. No, I'm not actually. That's like some weeks ago. It was mediocre as fun time because I actually am aware that the pleasures of this world are basically just satiating random fucking desires. The food were kind of fucking right. So, what the fuck do I have? Doesn't fucking change the fact that life is suffering. So, you know, fuck that guy for implying that the fact that life. I'm so bad. I am the bearer of bad news, y'all. We're all gonna die. not only that, but the planet we live on is dying, and it's our fault. We're all lovely species, aren't we? Seriously speaking, in the past we brutalized each other. That's how we died. But now we get the luxury of dying from cancer, slowly in a hospital bed. You're just perpetuating this fucking nonsense on a future generation. Gotta love it. Hey, and you swallow. I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, y'all, but we are all gonna die. And the planet's dying too, and it's all of our fault. We're just contributing to this shit. It's a slow burn. Woo! And our future children are gonna face this shit. The consequences of our actions. It's a beautiful thing, really. It's like Buddhists are kind of right in a way. It's karma. You know, we don't get to face it, but our lineage does. You know, pass the buck. They feel the pain. Woo! Y'all are kind of sadists, in my opinion, but whatever. When it comes down to it, 1 in 3 people get cancer. 1 in 5 die of cancer. You know, globally it's 1 in 6. So we just get the luxury of living long enough so we get a higher percent of dying from cancer. It's fucking lovely. And you're just gonna pass that buck to the future generation. More tumors, more wars, more people dying, poverty. Why y'all do this shit? You. You know, I started by saying thank you, but I'm going to be really rude in a couple seconds. I'm sorry to inform you all, but you are all going to die. Probably slowly from cancer and stuff. Like, statistically speaking, 1 in 5 of you will die from cancer. There's like at least 10 cars there, so it's like 2 of you got death bag. And when it comes down to it, I mean, just because we're dying, we're not taking the world out with us, are we? Oh, wait, we are. The whole world's dying too. It's crazy. It's the cost of us. And we bring more people into it. More generations to feel the suffering that we perpetuate. I love it. You know, usually I ask y'all what y'all value and do some premises and shit, but fuck that. We're all gonna die. The world's dying and it's our fault. Your children are gonna face this shit. But when it comes down to it, 1 in 3 of y'all will get cancer. I mean, some of you are old, you probably already started to experience that shit. 1 in 5 of y'all die from cancer. I mean, there's a lot of times here. That's a lot of books of cancer right around the tubes. Statistically speaking, I mean, some of you will be spared the cancer. 106 died in a car accident, so some of you will just get splattered and miserable on the highway. Fortunate, yes, but it might be your children. Maybe it won't be you. Maybe you're lucky.
I'll stop being depressing for one moment for you. So.
It's a beautiful day, y'all. Sun's in the sky. Some lovely weather out here for me to do this. Glad that I can inform y'all that 1 in 3 of y'all will get cancer, and 1 in 5 of y'all will die of cancer in your lifetime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a car right there. That's a lot of cancer victims. If I had a little more empathy, I'd actually care. But you guys are spitting out kids into the slaughter, so I honestly don't have much empathy for y'all. You know, I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm the bearer of bad news. But it does kind of bring me more enjoyment than doing my normal premises and trying to explain this rationally to y'all. But guess what? You're all gonna fucking die. Yeah, you're all gonna become corpses someday. We're gonna be decaying in the ground, and when it comes down to it, it's not gonna be a pleasant process getting there. 1 in 3 of y'all will get cancer, and 1 in 5 of y'all will die from that cancer. Not gonna be a pretty sight, I'm sure, but maybe you'll be spared. You'll be your children. You know, woo! It might be your child instead. It might not be you. The statistic. It's hilarious. It's funny.
Aren't y'all laughing? One guy smiled. He thought it was funny. He gets it.
I bought this megaphone for you guys all the way out there. I gotta inform you all. Y'all gonna die someday. Love you. When it comes down to it, we are all just corpses, walking basically. Well, you guys are corpses moving through tubes. It's kind of cool, actually. I mean, statistically, it's like 1 in 5 of you are just gonna like die from cancer. So it's really just like a big old tumor shooting through a tube and a highway. It's kind of neat. But you know, it's not. What's not neat is the fact that like you guys got forced into this position by your parents. That you guys are probably going to perpetuate this onto the future generation. You know, I mean, not really, but like statistically speaking, America is not actually having a proper population rate, so we're actually kind of going into decline. So for Japan, actually, but when it comes down to it, like some of you are having kids, some of you are basically popping cancer out. It's really unfortunate. Probably should be shaming those people to not have more cancer patients, but whatever. What do I know? I just wanted to inform you all that you're all gonna die and that you're taking the planet out with you. The coral reefs are gonna go bye bye in like 20 years, and along with that, like all the ocean life, the algae and shit. Lovely sight, I'm sure, for your children. Some of you might not witness it. You might die of cancer or get splattered on the highway before then, but your children will be spared the sight. I'm sure they'll love to see the sand dune wars, you know? Whatever war of China will be in like 20, 30 years, you know, I'm glad that they'll be glad to participate, I'm sure, you know. Slaughter for the cannon fodder. Woo! Guess what you all are sending your children to? A world that's dead, full of warfare, and no water. You gotta love it. No clean air either. It's like a dystopia, you know, just like hospitals do. Like, you know, the governments get more authoritarian every day and just I don't know how you know it. It's like I'm looking at the blind, don't care at this point. You know, usually I ask y'all, what do you value? But you know what? I'm not gonna ask what you value because I don't think you all value very much. Because this whole world's fucking dying, it's going to shit. 1 in 3 of you are gonna get cancer. 1 in 5 of you are gonna die of cancer. I mean, when it comes down to it, you might get spared, you get splattered on the highway. 160 you'll die from a car accident. So when it comes down to it, why bring this to the next generation? Why are you thrusting this onto the next generation? Y'all just sadists, nihilists, God-loving heathens. What are you? I'm sorry to inform you all, but the only guarantees in life are that you're going to experience suffering, and inevitably you will die. Maybe there's an afterlife, maybe there's a hell dimension, bro. You fucking know. But we can guarantee we're going to suffer, and we're all going to fucking die. Woo! Statistically speaking, it's not very pleasant. Y'all are gonna get maybe splattered on the highway, or 1 in 5 people get cancer, some other delicious disease that'll pop your cells one at a time, 2 eyes, and you're just thrusting more kids into this shithole. So they can go through the same shit, ass to butt. Maybe they'll take care of you in old age. Maybe they'll force you into retirement home, which you rightfully fucking deserve. Who knows, though? When it comes down to it, it's a gamble of life, right? You take a gamble for them, maybe they'll take a gamble for you, you know? It's a fun and games. Life's just so fun. Hey, you can shake your head, man, but just change the fact that 1 in 5 people die from cancer. Yeah. There's 2 of you right there and a couple of there. Honestly, because you shook your head, I hope it's you that gets cancer, not these kind folks going to work. The reason I'm doing this is because statistically, there's 3 people in the car, and 1 in 3 of you will get cancer. You are all corpses walking. I'm sorry. Well, you know, honestly, I was being nice to you all. When I said 1 in 5 people die of cancer, it's actually fucking worse. You all brothers, right? 1 in 6 will get raped too. I mean, I'm being polite, but just saying the cancer statistics. I can get into the sexual assault statistics and all these other horrible fucking shit that you are perpetuating onto your children. Warfare, sexual assault, death, all these shit. You do like toxic right onto your children. You don't give a fuck, do you? It comes down to you just rolling the dice, you know? Rolling the dice for yourself every day, sure. But when it comes down to it, you don't give a fuck about rolling the dice for people, do you? Do it anyways. They might get cancer. They might get raped. Who gives a damn? Not you. You'll do it. Remember, y'all, statistically, someone pays price, someone gets cancer, someone gets raped, someone gets assaulted, someone gets drafted, you know. Someone pays the fucking price for whatever your luxuries are. And guess what? It might be you, but it's probably not. It's probably gonna be your children or some bullshit. Y'all are a bunch of sadists, right? You just don't care. They might have the megaphone telling y'all that 1 in 5 people are going to die of cancer. It's going to possibly be your child, your neighbor's child, your best friend's child. He's going to do it, fuck, is you? Just going to keep driving, going to pointless railways. Get the dollars. And you're going to die in the end. You forgot to round up your system. Just like your children, too. Lovely. And you just brush it out of your mind. Go to work. Out of medicine. Don't think about it. Go to the bar. Smoke a little. You know, it's a beautiful sight, truly. You're all just open of existence. I laugh at it. It's absurd. This feels good, yo. Honestly, I said this before. I was up saying premises trying to convince you of logic reasoning for so long. Fuck this shit. Y'all are gonna die of cancer and shit, splattered on the highways. Y'all don't give a fuck either. Like, it's a fact. Like, you're contributing to the system that brings your children to the world who will suffer and die. This, honestly, at this point, it's absurd and hilarious. Y'all don't give a fuck. Just go to work, go to the grind. Your tax dollars pay for the deaths of people across the world. It's hilarious. It's funny. normally I ask them, what do you guys say? Jesus, Ron, well, you all don't give a shit, do you? Guess what? Just below the ground, a little rat race, your tax dollars in the paper more, non-people you never met, you've done nothing against you. And one in 5 you will die of cancer, just right away in a bed in the hospital. And you're going to pass that fuck on to your children so they can live longer and get more odds of cancer, more odds of fighting some dumb war, going to a grinding job. It's just it's hilarious. Just little tumors going through your little metal tube shooting down the highway, so you get splattered by it like some other car. Funny shit. Hark, it is I, the bearer of bad news. Guess what? You all are gonna die someday. Maybe today. It could be possible, really. So maybe it's gonna be cancer, not today. I mean, in the future, a 1 in 5 chance y'all get cancer and die from it. There's a 106 chance you will die from a car accident in your life. It could be today. Who knows? Or maybe it'll be your child. It might not be you. It might be spared the curse of existence, and it'll be someone else that you know and love. Really, it's a brutal thing. So lightning to play, actually on to the future. Our tax dollars going to bomb people in the Middle East, so we can just do this little game, a little retail thing. Well, we're so important. We're engineers and stuff. Found the system to function thrive. So what is the system really? We're just the military industrial complex of the world, the arms dealers of the world, y'all. And all you are just allowing it to function. We're all just corpses walking for the arms dealers, greed bastards. That's fucking what this is. Y'all know it, you just don't give a shit. I'm a corpse walking, and you guys are corpse shooting for two. So when it comes down to it, we're all gonna die in the end, and your children too. Please don't pass. I can't hear you, but you should get a megaphone. They're pretty cool. Oh! You want me to suck your dick? That's kind of you call me a faggot. That's weird. I'm sorry to inform you all, but you live in a world full of homophobes. And also, I mean, even if you are also homophobic, I mean, it doesn't matter because we're all going to die in the end. That's the thing that defines us, the homophobes. It's like, we all die. We're all corpses. You can be a racist, you can be a liberal, you can be a communist, you can be a fascist, but we all die in the end. We're all just corpses walking. Woo! So you're going to be splattered on the highway today. It's a horrifying thing, I'm sure, but it gives someone a job, somebody's exploiting the body on the highway, gotta have a system going around, don't get splatter on the highway, we can have bio cleanup dudes, we need bio cleanup dudes, so some of you need to get splattered on the highway. It's a lovely system we got here. 1 in 5 people get cancer and die, but we wouldn't have people words about you guys. Thank you. We love you. We need more doctors. So we need more chemo people. So you better pop out more children so we can have more jobs in the future. I love a thriving economy, and I love it where our doctors have jobs. Bring more cancer people into this world to die, y'all. I love it. God, do I love the American economy, thriving off the pain of others. Woo! I'm the bearer of bad news, y'all. We're all just corpses walking. So you're seeing routines right now that, it's kind of cool, built these little death machines to ride around the highways, more efficient our grind, going to work, longer distances, more efficiently. Also, we can die in the end. Bring your children into this. Woo. Work, 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 and then we die. One in five of you will die of cancer. Your cells will start to spontaneously reproduce without your own will. You won't be in control of your own body. Tumorizing all over the place. And you're dying in a deathbed. It might not be you, actually. It might be your children. You're such a... Isn't that beautiful? It won't be you. It'll be your children. One last one for the road. Just, felt like, before I go home and just have like a relaxing day. Not really. I'm always stressed and hating existence. Like every moment is pain for me. But when it comes down to it, while I pretend I'm going to have a good time, their coping mechanisms like copious amounts of drug use, I just wanted to inform you all that you're all going to die. Someday probably from cancer, you're getting splattered on the highway, but you're all going to die. You're all passing the buck on to your children. They will eventually die, possibly from cancer, possibly from being splattered on the highway. Please, it's just a horror show. Don't fucking do it. I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't care. But fucking, please, don't. Perpetual pleasures. My boy Scott, he was right. I thrive off of this shit. I feel more alive. Pleasure feels amazing. I didn't need to go out here and scream at these bastards. But goddamn, it's just releasing your fucking pent-up sadism just feel liberating. Don't we all just love liberation? Oh, well, I mean, I don't actually know the statistic of people that will choke on their own vomit and die in their sleep, but I mean, maybe I'll look that up and try to find that out, because that's also a disturbing fact. I'm sure that'll maybe rouse people. This is Wisconsin, after all. We're the state of alcoholics, so I should find out what other people die from alcohol poisoning and shit like that. That'd be an interesting fact to say to these people. Wake them up a little bit, because we are the alcoholic state, Statistically, the children have a very high likelihood of being the one dying of liver failure or whatever the fuck. So, anyways, yeah, that felt good. Felt amazing. Yeah, love it, love it. Nah, back to being dumb on the inside. Anyways, I'm ending the live stream. Probably gonna start a new live stream. Maybe I'm gonna talk to Rita McLeod about war and stuff later. Don't know, but think of life. I could get literally killed on the way home. Like some person could follow me out of the slot and like stab me or some shit, like Molotov my house. Who fucking knows? It's a gamble of life. Gotta love it.